What's up, fag turds? Sorry if the light's glaring. Where's the bread? I'm making a sandwich. That's what I decided I was going to make a video today. Because I was bored and I had nothing else to do. I don't have any butter knives. Was she clean? It's clean. The stuff in there is clean, it's just that sometimes some of the knives have like residue of like peanut butter or some shit on them, so I just have the cleanest one. But decided I was going to make a video today because I have nothing better to do. I finished a show recently. Yep. I should like be here. You can't see my face. I need something to like stand you on. My mom has this cocoa butter shit. I can stand you. Nope. No. The top is very slippery. Wow, that changed to literally fucking nothing because the angle I have to have you at. Well, let me turn the light off. And then I'll turn that light on. There we go. Now you can see me. Oh, wait. We got this Countryside Creamery box thing. I need something that can like look in. If I do this, I have like this. No, it just glides right over the top because it's not. This is way harder than you think it would be, right? It's fine. It's fine. You can just. I'll just angle you like that. Anyway, I finished the show. And, some of this video will be me, like, jilling over it, probably. Because I liked it. But, it's called, like, my neighbor's, like, a vampire or something. It was a Yuri, because of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? But it was good. I liked it. It was cute. You could have 3 ships in the one show. That's always great. It's always a good show when you can have multiple ships, right? You know what I mean? It's like, well, these characters are cute, but, you know, sometimes you want to match up 2 other characters. And this one wasn't, like, explicitly Yuri. This was more like, the one about the demon and the magical girl becoming friends. I forget the name of that one. My next door neighbor is a demon girl, some shit like that. That one was like, it was more implied than anything. I mean, the last scene was very gay confessionate. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. So very recently, I've been hearing about this show for a while, and sometimes I see fan art of it while I'm browsing Dynasty scans or whatever. But it's called Revolutionary Girl Utena. And if you don't know this show came out in 1997, and it is like the quintessential comparator, right? Where every Yuri ever to come out is compared to this show. And I was like, well, fuck, man. I was gonna watch Yuri Kumar Rashi, which, if you don't know, that translates directly to a lesbian bear storm, which is why I became interested. But I was like, if this is like it, right? If this is like the zenith, right? Am I using that word right? Zenith? If this is where it all happened, right? This is like the ground zero, except maybe Sailor Moon, because I think Sailor Moon came out before, and that has like the 2 gay characters. Who are the gay ones? Like Mars and Mercury or something? Right? Is it Venus and Mercury? Venus and Jupiter, I think, actually. Something like that. Maybe it's Jupiter and Uranus, something like that. Saturn? No, it's not Saturn. Fucking my little brother watches Sailor Moon. He'll leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Which ones are the gay ones? But, you know, that show's got Yuri in it. But this is like it, right? This is where it all started. And like, I was like, well fuck, if this is like it, right? I gotta watch it. And so far, I'm only on episode 5. Because I'm gonna watch, it has 39 episodes, this show. And I'm gonna watch 5 every day. Which will mean like I have like, what, 4 on the last day? So. And I got to episode 5 and I was like, this show is like, kinda odd, right? Because it's a 90s anime. And they were all kinda weird. But, the whole plot is, there's this girl, right? She's our main protagonist, right? Her name is Utena. And she's like tomboyish. Because like when she was a kid, her fucking parents died. And then some prince showed up on a white horse and was like, hey, stay strong, fam. And then he gives her like a ring with a rose seal on it. And then he just sort of fucking dips. And then she's all like, I want to become a prince too and save princesses. And so she just becomes boyish and starts wearing like the boys' uniform at school or whatever. Anyway. She gets to school one day, right? And there's this like cutie dark-skinned waifu. She's our second like main protagonist, right? Her name's Artie. No, it's not Artie. It's Anthe. It's like Anthony, but without the O. Anthe. Anthe Himamiya, right? And it turns out this girl, who's just at the moment busy getting slapped by this green-haired, purple-eyed, Joker-looking motherfucker, because he's a twat. And she sees that, she's like, that's fucked up. And then she just kind of walks away. But it turns out her friend Wakaba, who's like kind of into her, because this is a Yuri, and she's boyish, she sends this dude, Sanjo, she like writes him a letter, and then it ends up tacked to like the school bulletin board, because he's an asshole, and he most definitely fucking tacked it there himself. And so she's like, you know what? Utena's like, you know, I gotta fight for my girl's honor, right? Now, the student council, which is what this guy is a part of, they all got these rose rings, and the whole reason they exist, I'll get into a second, right? Turns out, this guy, Sanjo, he also has this rose ring, right? And it turns out, this Anthe girl is called the Rose Bride, and she's like some fucking mystical bullshit person. She's like a normal girl, but she's got like weird magical powers. Either way, she bends over and she can like, she gets a sword pulled out of her chest, like right here. I don't know. I'm hoping they'll explain that somewhere past episode 5 where I am. But she's like, I gotta fight for my girl's honor. And then this motherfucker, she shows up at this weird dueling arena that has like this nice ass song that plays while she's walking up the stairs to get to the top, and it plays every time right before she gets to the top. It's kind of like Sailor Moon's transformation. And she gets to the top, and like he's got this dope ass saber, right? And she's got a kendo stick. And it turns out that whoever knocks the rose off their opponent's chest gets to be engaged to the Rose Bride, which I took as everyone is just vying to get inside Anthe's pants to get this ultimate power. You drop her drawers and you stick your fingers or whatever in there, and you get some ultimate power, and you get to revolutionize the world, because that's what the whole student council is about. They're about revolutionizing the world. They get letters from the end of the world, I guess. I don't know how the fuck that works. Sending letters through time, like fucking Terminator style. My stomach. And so in the middle of the fight, her kendo stick gets fucking broken, right? I'm like, she's like, I'm not gonna lose, cause I ain't no pussy. And then she fucking wins, dude. It becomes super anime, and they do that fucking thing where they like slash at each other at the same time, right? But one of them always misses and one of them hits, and she fucking wins. And totally just fucking destroys his honor. And she gets the waifu. And as much as she doesn't want the waifu, Anthe is like now just sort of bound to her. Because what the ring means is that you're a duelist. And if you're a duelist, you have to duel to like maintain your honor. And whoever the champion is gets to have Anthe and gets to have the Rose Bride. And if you can keep her, what that means is above this arena, right? There's this giant upside down, like spinny, floating fucking castle. And if you get to, if you win and you're the champion, you get to marry Anthe, right? And then you get to go live in this dope ass fucking castle, in like fucking Bangor or whatever. Which honestly sounds pretty fucking cool. But so she wins, right? And she's like, well, fuck, I guess I won. And so that dude's honor is like totally fucking tanked now. And he's like, well, fuck, man. I lost to this fucking chick I've never even met. And so he challenges her again. And he fucking whips out his katana this time. But now she's got the dope ass saber that comes out of Anthe's titties. You know how Soul Eater works? Or is it? No, because Soul Eater they turn into weapons. It's like a glowing ball just sort of appears here, and then a fucking sweet ass saber comes out of it. It's pretty dope. But he gets his honor totally trashed, and he shows up again. He's like, look, Anthe, because they're like, okay, I should mention that this is all in a high school too. I should mention that, right? Actually, I think it might be a middle school, which makes it even weirder. But he shows up at the dorm that Anthe and Utena are living in now. And he's like, why don't you love me anymore? Weren't you loyal to me? And she's like, well, yeah, because I was engaged to you. And he's like, you fuck, and he slaps her again, right? And then he challenges fucking Utena to another battle, and then he gets fucking wrecked. He loses again. And now, like, I haven't seen him for the past, like, 3 episodes, because apparently he's just, like, resigned himself to chilling in his kendo room, because I guess he's, like, totally depressed now. But, right, so I'm thinking, right, so you get Anthe, right, and you get to revolutionize the world. I don't know what that entails. But all I'm thinking is, who the fuck is the prince? They haven't explained it yet. So I'm thinking, right, the prince is like some deity or some shit. Because everyone else that we've seen so far, some other dude shows up and he looks like a girl. His name is Mickey. He like wants to play the piano with his sister, but his sister turns out she's just bad at playing the piano. And every time she would play alone, it was bad. So one day, right, Mickey and his sister, whose name I can't remember, I don't think they ever say it, they had a concert. And because she's bad at playing and he's good at playing, you know, she's worried about going to the concert to play public. And he convinces her, he's like, look, we're gonna do this, you know, you and me, like always. And then, well, fucking do, he gets the fucking measles. And she totally has to go alone. And she chokes, and then she never plays piano again. So Sanjo wanted her for, like, power and stuff. He wanted Anthe for power. And now, and Mickey wants her so he can, like, get Spirit to play the piano again. And I'm thinking, I'm sitting here like, well, two of the people we've seen so far, right? Because we've had Mickey and Sanjo. They wanted her for, like, they want Anthe for, like, selfish reasons, right? So I'm thinking that this deity dude is probably the dude chilling up in that castle, right? And he was like, look, fam, I know the future because I'm omnipotent and shit. Right? And he's sitting there thinking to himself, well, all these other cuntos, they want this hoe for fucking selfish reasons, right? But Utena, she's just totally, she doesn't care. She totally, like, doesn't care at all. So, like, she's like the fated one, right? You know what I mean? Like the chosen one, like Fallout 2 style. Like, she was chosen to, like, go on a journey and save everybody. Like, fucking... Not like the fucking chosen one. Like the goddamn Dragonborn. Why am I picking Fallout 2 over Skyrim, right? But she's like the fucking fated one, dude. Like, she's gonna be like, she's like straight, in quotes. So she's talking about how she'd rather just have, like, a boyfriend. But, like, obviously we know how this is gonna pan out. It's the Yuri everything is compared to, right? But she's, like, totally just going along with it. She doesn't care about, like, RE's power or whatever. She's just, like, there. She's, like, just wants to be your friend or whatever. And also already has this like tiny little monkey companion. It's like their fucking sidekick. Because it's a 90s anime and they all have those. Name one that doesn't. Sailor Moon's got like her cat and shit. And this already has like a little monkey. His name is Choo Choo. And he eats a lot. And he's the comic relief. Well, the show's just got like funny moments, but he's like the comic relief, essentially. He'll get his face stuck in a glass and it'll stretch or whatever. I need this one. This one is in the fucking tea box. Alright, so I'm sitting here like, okay, so Utena, right? In order to keep her waifu and keep her fucking her champion title, she's gotta beat everyone who challenges her to a duel, right? To keep her waifu. So I'm thinking like, either this is gonna be more Sailor Moon-esque and they'll just win every battle, whether it be by fluke or whatever, because the good guys always win, or at some point, which is my theory, is that at some point she's gonna lose to somebody and be like, well, fuck, man. It turns out I really did like Artie that way, and then she's gonna go and get her fucking waifu back. Now that might not happen, because I'm only on episode 5 out of 39. But like, this show's pretty engrossing, I'll give it that much. Like, and the music is good too, like, the walk up to like the fucking the like arena has like a song and it's like all orchestral and stuff, and it's like talking about like a shining light in a desert of darkness and a gold-plated Shangri-La and shit like that, and it's like, yo, that's a fucking dope-ass visual, isn't it? And then like the intro theme is like, you know how like some themes don't at all match the tone of the show? This one's kind of does match the tone, but it's like super funky. Like, it's just a song you could fucking groove to, and it's like great. And now, for whatever reason, I'm sitting here like, how did I not... I've been sitting here looking at this show, and I hadn't thought to watch it, and now that I'm watching it, I'm like, well, fuck, dude. Should have watched this show fucking ages ago. And there's... So, this is a fucking thing that I like, right? So, you know, most animes you watch now, right, they have, like, the intro to the episode, right? Whether it be, like, the characters doing like a certain thing and then the intro rolls. Nah, fam, the intro on this rolls right away, so you can skip to like a minute 22 in, which is the end of the intro, and you can get right into the episode. No, you don't gotta guess at that shit how long the little intro sequence is gonna be before the intro theme. But that's just a personal thing. That's like a pet peeve of mine, is having to like memorize how long the intro is and then where the thing stopped, and then I have to like fucking add up the numbers and go to that specific point in the show so I can skip the intro, because fucking Anime Now doesn't have a skip intro button, because why would it? But I'm like totally engrossed in this show now. It's fucking good. Like, it's just good. And of course I know how it's gonna pan out. Obviously I know how it's gonna pan out. Artie and fucking Utena are gonna make the kissy heart bullshit, right? And then fucking they're gonna get to live in that sweet ass fucking upside down castle. And she's gonna get to meet like the prince again, right? Because the prince, he was all just like, he showed up once and was like, look fam, take this ring and you'll see me again, it'll lead you to me. But I'm sitting here thinking like, well, he says that, right? But who is this guy? Because he has like Artie has like dark skin and purple hair, and the prince has like dark skin and like lavender, like light purple hair. So I'm thinking, this is like, is he like her dad or something? Like, you know what I mean? It's like this guy just shows up and gives you a ring that's gonna get you a waifu. It's like he obviously knew. It's good tea. It's Lipton, so it's not the best tea, but this is good. If you add like sugar and shit, it's better. But yo, I'm watching 5 episodes every day. I'm on episode 6 now because I watched 5 episodes. But like, so far it's just been like normal sort of school stuff and like funny shit, and like you get the duel in there. But I'm like thinking, this shit's all about like coming of age and like identity. At least that's what the description on the fucking website I found it on said. So I'm thinking like, at some point she's gonna lose. Like she's gonna lose Artie. Not Artie, I keep saying that. Anthe. She's gonna lose Anthe. And be like, well fuck. Guess I'm gay. Gotta go get my pussy back. Like, that's all I wanted to talk about today though. Like, I'm just thinking it over, like, where are we gonna end up? Well, I know where we're gonna end up, but how are we gonna get to where we end up? The animation is also wonderfully 90s. And if you've ever watched Sailor Moon, you know what I mean by that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. This video is gonna take forever to fucking upload because it's 21 minutes long. I'm gonna drink my tea upstairs. I'm gonna finish my sandwich. Which is, if you didn't see me put anything on, it's just American cheese, mayonnaise, and a Black Forest turkey. I do 2 pieces of cheese. I do mayonnaise on the Italian here. It's Italian bread. You put mayonnaise on both the bread slices. You put 2 pieces of. You could use any cheese. I think American is good, but you could use like Colby Jack is also good. And then it's just you sort of fold the turkey in half, and then you layer it like in 4. And you get a nice little stack sandwich. I'm the only one who eats this turkey anyway, so I'm allowed to use like 4 fucking slices on one sandwich. Because I don't give a fuck. But yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Watching the show. But yo, I keep sitting here thinking like, yo, this show's about to get like fucking wild or some shit. Like at some point, they're gonna like, I keep thinking like, at some point they're gonna like introduce a new fucking character who's gonna show up. Or she's gonna have to face like the student council president, because he's got like red hair and he's like the big bad, right? She's gonna have to face him, and she's gonna like lose or something, and then she's gonna come back and be like, boy, and she's gonna call him the fucking N-word, and then she's gonna win again. Yeah, so that's about it.